Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, this episode is all about a gift for the person who has everything in the RC hobby. Male or female, probably more male than female, but you never know. So on Father's Day past, my family got me this item here. This is the SKYRC Bluetooth GPS, and if I look over at my chart, they call it the GSM 020, or is it 020? I'm not sure. Anyways, this is an item I've used all summer. It's pretty cool. And my family did not realize when they bought me this, it cost less than $100, that I already had this. This SKYRC, you see it in my videos a lot. This is what I use in the RC hobby to tell me what the speed is of an RC car, an RC plane, an RC drone, something moving really fast. I just Velcro it to it and it tells me the speed, and it does a bunch of other things. This can actually do more than this item. So this item is better, and I've used this in my personal life, not so much in the videos, but personal life for an awful lot of cool things because it's a really cool product. Now, in a lot of my videos, you see me showing the speed. I'm flying along with a drone, and down in a corner, one of these corners, is a speedometer and everything else. Well, that comes off a GoPro. I have some software that pulls out the data from the GoPro, and I just pull out what the speed is, and that's how I get the data from that. But a lot of times, if you don't want to put a GoPro because it's so heavy on an object, but you want to see what the speed is, then you need something light like these. And these are both still available, but this is the one I'm talking about today. So this is a gift that I swear, if you get for anybody in the RC hobby, if they don't have this, they are going to love you beyond belief. Let me tell you why that's true. Well, that's because when you charge this up, there's nothing to it. There's no buttons on it, anything. When you charge it up, you get 5 hours of usage. It doesn't take a long time to charge up. Built into it, it has GPS and GLONASS sensor, and I will say it is the most sensitive GPS and GLONASS device on the planet. For you Americans, it has the Imperial system, and for most of the world, it has the metric system, so you can switch between both. And you do that by using an app on your cell phone, and the app is so slick. Like, let me just say this. This item here, it's not even on right now. If I want to turn it on, you turn it on with your phone, and you turn it off with your phone. And if you forget to turn it off, it turns off itself. That might seem kind of weird, but that's because it has the most advanced technology in it, that it's always sitting there waiting for some sort of signal from your phone to say, do I turn on now? Do I turn on now? And then it turns on. So I will tell you two things. This has been on the market for a while. And when I got it for Father's Day, I thought it was so cool, and I was like, why haven't I heard of this before? And sorry it's taken me so long to show you, but everybody keeps asking me for, what gift can I get my husband for Christmas? Something that's under $100. This is the item, so that's why I'm showing it today. Now, it has 3 modes in it that are so applicable to everybody on the planet. So let's start off with the first mode, which is track mode, the one that most of us in the RC hobby will use. So I have this Arma Limitless RC car that I built. You buy this as a kit, and then you put your ESC and motor and everything else you want in it. So I have this. It drives extremely fast. The problem is, when you have a car that drives extremely fast, you need a very long distance. The only thing is when I built this, I must have goofed something up because I cannot get the ESC to put this on 100% brakes. My braking is like maybe 50%, and since it goes so fast and it weighs quite a bit, it's very hard to stop this thing, so you need a lot of room. So in this video I'm going to show you is me driving this car and just testing. I don't want to drop that off the table. Where is it? And just testing this SKYRC out, just showing you an example of how it works. So watch this. All right, as soon as I start up the app here, this will come to life. So I'm going to touch the app, and there we go. Light should come on. I see a blue light and a white light down there. All right, green light on the GPS, so that's all good. So put it back on track, and all I have to do is hit start. Now I have a problem with my car here. I have no brakes, so I have to like turn it when I put the brakes on like this. So it slides out the back. Now I have a GPS on the back that's also giving a speed, and we'll just match them up to see if they give the same. All right, here we go. Try not to fishtail it. There we go. I put the brakes on and spun it. It's the only way I could stop it. The good thing is it's so low profile, it will not flip. So let's bring it back and just see what that short little run gave us. Bring it on over. I'll hit stop. And I'll hit read, and that says we got up that tiny little run, got up to 98 kilometers per hour. Wow, that's pretty fast with this baby. Hopefully the GPS showed the same thing on the GoPro. All right, let's see if I can get it up to 100 really quick. I'm gonna go a little farther. Bring it back, face this way, and here we go. Slow, 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 and full. The brakes, oh my God. That should have been a good speed run. Let's see what that says. Let's bring it around here. I'm sure we got up to 100 on that one because that was pretty fast in that short little thing. So I'll go stop and I'll go read 103 kilometers per hour. Woohoo! And you can also use this, as I was saying, say you were on a skateboard, a bicycle, or I don't know, something else, and you wanted the real-time display of how fast you're going on your phone in real time as you're moving. It does that as well. You just open the app and you leave the app open and you'll get real-time information. So I show you that here. I was driving in my Jeep and I was pointing a GoPro at my speedometer to see how fast the Jeep was going. And at the same time, I was recording the screen on my phone with the app from this, and you could see that the speeds match up really well. The cool thing about the app on here is that it's in decimals. So on a car, you only can go like 24 miles an hour, and then the next one up is 25. Well, on here you go 24 miles an hour, 24.1, 24.2, 24.3, and then when it gets to 24.5, your car is going to say 25, but this will continue to say 24.5 because this is much more accurate than, I don't even know which I'm talking about. This one's much more accurate than your car speedometer. Anyways, watch this. You'll see what I mean. Here we have a great example of what I was talking about. You can see on the left, that's my speedometer on the Jeep, and on the right is the app. And you can see the app is showing the speed in decimal point, whereas on the left, it's just your normal speed you'd have on any vehicle. So from this example, you can see the wide number of uses of this GPS by looking at the real-time display. It doesn't matter if you're on a bike, in a boat, or on some other method of transportation, you can look at your distance and the speed in real time. Now, the next one I want to show you is the drag race mode, and my Jeep is not a vehicle to go drag racing in, so I didn't use that. I was going to use my motorcycle, but it was rainy and wet roads, so I didn't use that. So to show you, I just took an RC car like this, and this is a drag race RC car. I wanted to see what speed I could attain with this drag race car at a certain distance. Now, the problem is, this drag race car, I'm not going to say the brand name, it's pretty darn good, but it doesn't always go straight. You have to control it, even though it's got systems in it to keep it straight, but as soon as the tires slip on the road, then it's squirrely. And this thing here, I kept it in pristine condition for a long time, but look at this. My roof, you can see it's all dull and scratched up. So in this video, you're going to see how that happened. So check this out. All right, our GPS is on the back of our little RC car. We're going to try a different mode right now. Let's turn this on. So we're going to do the drag racing. This is a drag racing car, and we're going to try the drag racing mode. So I'm going to tap on that, drag racing. And then I'm going to set it up for distance. So for here, I have to see what the distance is. I still have to wait for this to get GPS signals. It won't work yet. So I'm going to set it at 50 meters, something short. And what it's going to do is, let's just stop this. What it's going to do, it has GPS now, it's on green. What it's going to do is when I hit the ready and drive the car forward, when it hits 50 meters, it's going to tell me the speed it achieved at the 50 meter point. Yeah, pretty cool, eh? Let's put this down here right beside the car and hit the ready button. We're all set to go. Now, as soon as the car moves, it starts counting. I have to warn everybody right now, I'm just going to say this now. This drag racing car, it takes a lot of practice to get it to go straight. It will actually zigzag and go off the road. You need a wide area, so I can't go full blast. So I'm going to ease into it and get it going fast. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Whoa! So that was easily 50 meters. Let's bring it back. Get the little headlights up front. And let's see what the reading is. All right. And I'll go read. And it shows me right there on the screen. In that little area where I went, I got up to 76 kilometers per hour at 50 meters. So you can see my little graph going up, and you can see a second graph there. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool on something like this. Here, I'll try one more. So on here again, I'll hit drag. And you can also set it for speed if you want. Like say I said I wanted it to go 100 kilometers per hour, and if I set this for like 100, I can then tell how far it had to go before it reached 100. So if you're doing like a quarter mile or something like that. But I'm just going to put it back on the distance thing, which I like. So start at 0. I said 50 meters for the last thing. Let's reduce that now. This is going to be, it's not going to go as fast, but in just 25 meters is, let's say going up here, 25 meters would be, yeah, just past that GoPro in the pole over there. So let's go like that and go, yeah, that's good. Ready? And it is all set to go. We're shooting out 25 meters, which is not very far. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to keep it going straight, and we have a total destruction. Oh, that was not good. That was not good. The car is over here, and the top of the car should be just totally scratched to pieces. You know, I was always worried about scratching the bottom of this car, not the top. Look at the top. Holy crap. It is just, oh my God. That's it. This thing was pristine looking. I had kept it so shiny for so long. Never crashed it upside down. Always just banged the front or something, but nope. Oh well. So let's see what the reading is. I don't think we can read anything, can we? Oh, it only got to 52, and yeah, it showed. Look at the acceleration. It goes way up, and then all of a sudden, plink, comes down. I wonder what that was. Maybe when it was flying upside down. Oh well. So it's a pretty cool GPS. I like this. Next item to show you would be flying mode. So if you have drones, I'm a drone guy. That's why they call me Captain Drone. So this is a 7-inch Crocodile 7. It is a drone I love because it's so big, but it's definitely not for beginners. It is one of the most dangerous drones on the planet because it's so powerful and big. So what I did is I put a huge battery on here and I put the GPS on it, and I took it up for a super quick flight. You're going to see the flight is super fast, and I got a really nice speed and a really nice height. And check this out. Now this GPS unit also has a mode for RC planes or RC drones. In other words, when you go fly with this, it's going to tell you how high your max height was as well as your speed. So we're going to try that now. Over here I have my 7-inch Crocodile 7. It's a huge FPV drone. Look at the size of it. If I hold it in my hand, it is quite large. I know it's a really dull day today, but it's so large that the biggest battery I have is an 1800 6S battery, and when I put it on, look at, I can stick the battery on and I still have plenty of space here. So the objective here is to stick this battery on and as well stick this GPS unit, lots of room on it, on here, and take it for a flight. Secure the battery in place, it's locked in, and look at how much space I have back here. So this little GPS unit, I'm just going to stick it right here on the end. Let me just move this out of the way, stick it here. So there you go, my GPS unit's at the end, and then it shouldn't fall off. And then I put the battery on. It's locked on there with Velcro. That's all good. And let's see if I can connect these two wires. No problem. It's going to be a little tight. There's not a lot of space here, but I think I can get it. There we go. So GPS is on the back. Everything's good. All right, so you can see the GPS is operating. You got the little green lights and all the other lights. And if we look at my phone here, what I want to do is I want to use this one here, flying. So I'm going to hit flying, and I'm just going to hit start. And down here, it will tell me all the information when we land. I'm not going to go for a long flight, but here we go. Hit start. And it is working. So now we just have to start up the motors, take it for a spin, and then come back and check the readings. Now, once again, I just want to say it is a really dull day. I normally do not like flying on dull days because everything just looks like it mushes together, but we'll see how it goes today. This will be a really quick one. Quick up in the air, super fast, super high, and come on down. Well, not super high, but high enough, and then come on down and check the readings. Put in acro mode, arm motors, and here we go, straight up. Going up, 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 forward. Now, I have a GPS on this drone. So as I'm flying here, it's telling me right now I'm doing 85 kilometers per hour. There's a GPS on the rear built into the drone, and it tells me the speed. I think it also tells me the altitude. Yeah, I'm only at 60 meters, it says. So I'm gonna dive and I'm gonna go way up and dive. So I'm really high and I'm diving. Here we go, diving. This is going to give me a massive speed. Whoa, it should anyways. Or maybe not, I don't know. My speed didn't seem to go up when I looked at it. But either case, you get the idea. This is a 7-inch quad, so it's massively fast, super powerful, can lift a tank, and it is awesome. So here we go. Let's bring it down and land it over here. All right, nice and slow, bring it back to me. Boink! That's somewhat near me. All right, so here she is right here. I'm just going to move you over there, and we're going to check the reading. Turn my phone back on. And come on, come on, come on. Let's see what the reading is. So stop and read. And it says my max height was 173 meters and my max speed was about 112 kilometers per hour. That's about correct. So that's pretty cool. So if you have an RC plane, really cool thing to put on your RC plane. All right, next item to show you really quick is what comes in the box. Check it out. Here is the box the product comes in. If you look at the bottom of the box, you can see many of the applications people who buy this GPS would probably use it for. There is a QR code on the back of the box for the App Store and the Google Play Store. Inside the box, you receive 3 items. One would be a set of instructions, another one would be a USB cable for charging, and finally would be your GNSS GSM020 SKYRC GPS. And here's a weight comparison between the old version, which is 46 grams, and the new version, which is only 37 grams. And I just want to show you now how cool it is. I'll see if I can do this with just, I've got my fingers here. It's not going to work. So this is off. And to start it up is I just hit the app. There we go. And it's not started yet. And then I hit the top one. That's what I want. Can I hit it? Hit it. Hit it. There we go. This should come on. Do you see any lights? Yes, you saw the lights come on here. So this is going to find when the green light in the center comes on, it will tell me the number of satellites on here, and it'll be all set to go. And then you can use it and just pick any mode you want and go use it. Your records are all stored on your phone. So if I go like this, let me see. I usually erase the records, so I won't have many. Let me just go up here to the settings menu. So it has some of my records on there from recent stuff because I erase the records all the time. You can do that here on the phone. Anyways, and you can share this information with friends or whatever that you want. So once again, oh, see, I got a green light, so the GPS is on. So once again, the links are below to where you can get this. If you know anybody in the RC hobby, or maybe somebody with muscle cars or motorcycles or bicycles, and you don't have a gift for them and you want something under $100, I would highly suggest getting this one. It's been out for a little while. I think it's been on the market for about a year now, or maybe a little bit less, but it's definitely a buy. So anyways, links are below. Check it out. Thanks for watching the video. Bink! I will catch you in the next one. Don't you love the sound effects? Take care. Bye.